Okay, now we'll move on to our last keynote of the day. The keynote is going to be by Mr. Abhishek Shah, founder and CEO of Commerce X, who will speak about D2C, the next wave for digital mobile shoppers in 2020. Mr. Shah, over to you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Hi guys, really a pleasure to be here. I think a lot of interesting topics being discussed was just listening to it, Bharat and voice commerce, and good to see that we're talking about retail in the overall media landscape. So I'm here to speak about. I represent CommerceX, which is an e-commerce enabler out of India. We help brands with their end-to-end e-commerce online. Just wanted to speak a bit about the rise of direct to consumer with the context to mobile shopping. And I think this is a very unexplored area, even within D2C currently. Uh, but this is definitely the most interesting area. As we were discussing voice commerce and Bharat and multilingual and all those things are playing out in e-commerce also. But just to zoom out, I think what is more interesting is the growth rate of D2C in India is more than 20%, right? And that is a very very fast growing. I think especially post COVID, it has accelerated even faster. The interesting data point is that 51% of online sales in India is through mobiles, right? E-commerce in India, right? Which is much larger than the global average. Which means that obviously the tier two, tier three audience which is coming online directly on mobile is shopping online, and that's a very interesting trend. And this is unique to India or unique to some of the emerging markets. Another interesting data point is that on an average, 10,000 rupees per month is being spent by a consumer on mobile devices for shopping, right? That's a very huge number, and this is very fast growing. So as marketers or as or as e-commerce businesses, we no longer can not optimize for the mobile experience, because 70% of the traffic is on mobile. And typically for e-commerce, mobile is the most challenging medium, because the conversion rates are really low on mobile, right? Consumer would not want to download your app because they would not want to keep too many apps. So it's a big challenge for the e-commerce industry overall on how to crack the mobile e-commerce opportunity. Just looking at the categories, which dominate this segment. Obviously, bill payments is the biggest category on mobile commerce, because things like phone, insurance, utilities. But more interestingly, people are shopping for food, clothing, and accessories. Obviously, ticketing, and then groceries, right? So these are the large segments online, and it's very much utility driven, right? The reason a consumer would open a mobile and shop is obviously because it's a very basic purchase, right? It's an impulse purchase or it's an immediate purchase. Typically laptops or desktops would work when you're making a more detailed or information based purchase. So that reflects in the category breakup. But other categories are also growing very fast. As we can see, travel is obviously the oldest category which started on e-commerce. But bill payments and ticketing and fashion have overtaken them, which shows that the growth of commerce on mobile is huge. Looking at the overall D2C environment in India, obviously FMCG is the biggest segment for online commerce, and that's again linked to very much to the consumer behavior of wanting very basic utilities online for from an e-commerce perspective. But fashion is a fast-growing segment. Personal care is a fast-growing segment. People are shopping home decor on mobile. People are shopping consumer appliances on mobile. So these are high-ticket items, right? I mean, typically home decor or a consumer appliance would be a high involvement category. So if we see the trend of that happening on mobile, which means that mobile as a medium has gone mainstream. Most probably a lot of new customers coming on e-commerce are only mobile, right? So they are mobile only customers. If you guys remember, there was this whole move by Myntra a couple of years back to shut down their website and just do app, right? And that backfired on them because maybe it was too early for them. But today someone doing that might make sense, because 90% of the transactions or traffic is anyways on mobile. So why not optimize that rather than optimize the desktop experience? Now, when we talk about direct to consumer, obviously, why direct to consumer and why on mobile, right? But more important is, why direct to consumer on itself, right? The biggest reason is obviously, direct to consumer cuts out middlemen, gives you better profit margins. It gives you data to, analyze as a brand, as a business, to know your consumers better. It gives you ability to customize, right? So this is very important because you are selling directly to your consumer, so you can personalize, you can customize, you can create micro offerings for different segments of consumers. From a digital marketing perspective, you can segment very very minutely, right? Compared to traditionally selling through retailers or distributors. Here you are selling directly to the consumer. So this is just the roadmap for any brand going live on D2C. and obviously mobile is a very important part of the overall strategy. But first fixing the basic strategy for D2C and the UX strategy, and as part of UX strategy today, having a progressive mobile enabled, e-commerce enabled, website has become a bare necessity, right? So that has to be part of our core strategy when we are taking a brand live on e-commerce. Is the mobile website progressive or not? Because the consumer has very low patience levels, right? And then defining the whole strategy from a execution perspective. Where do you want to sell and how do you want to sell, and whether it is subscription or whether it is omni channel or whether it is a marketplace model, and then organizing the technology stack, right? Because for today's consumer, the technology has to be really fluid and also integrate with different parts. So the whole stack of mobile commerce is very different from the traditional stack of e-commerce. So this is something which brands have to adopt to. And then the mediums, right? So there could be different mediums of selling. It could be marketplaces, it could be via paid media, it could be via SEO. So the same ecosystem of digital is replicating on mobile, from an e-commerce perspective. So I think very very interesting area, very very under deserved till now. A lot of work required here. Like the earlier panel was mentioning, I just heard about it. That consumers might not be going through the normal UX as they used to go on a desktop, right? So that has a huge implication on e-commerce because someone is trying to shop, right? So how do you basically enable voice commerce or Alexa or something where I can just speak to it and it gives me the catalog, right? So those kind of things are happening already globally as well as in India. Would be great to see more such examples come out. And from a consumer perspective, I think the consumers are increasingly looking to buy directly from the brands and get the authentic brand experience and get much better merchandise and offerings. They are willing to experiment today, right? Which maybe a consumer earlier buying offline was not so open to, which was a chicken and egg problem because the retailers were not willing to experiment, so the consumer had no option. So I think this whole wave of D2C along with the wave of e-commerce, mobile commerce has hit together, right? Because of Geo and because of the whole mobile boom. So this is correlated to each other. The reason D2C is going so big is because people have access to mobile and they are able to shop online, right? So very interesting trends, and would love to hear if you guys have any questions or you guys have any experiences to share. But as CommerceX, we enable this for brands, and we are seeing a lot of interesting trends and movement around this, with the consumers increasingly shopping on mobile, and the user behavior is very very different from the user behavior on a desktop in terms of conversion rate, in terms of average ticket sizes, in terms of repeat rates, in terms of number of products per cart. All that is very very different. Typically mobile commerce is for very very immediate or impulse or need based purchase, and anything which requires more decision making goes becomes very difficult to sell via mobile commerce primarily. So that requires different solutions, which I think the industry is evolving, and as we evolve we will find solutions. It might require a rethinking of the approach in terms of the UX, in terms of the whole customer experience. So it would be great to I would end my note here, and would be great to learn from you guys if there's any questions, or if there's anything, any real case studies or examples or any experience you guys would like to share. Please go ahead. I guess we don't have any questions from the audience.
No, sir, I don't see any questions here yet.
Sure.
So anyway, sir, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the presentation, sir.
Definitely. Thanks a lot for having me.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.